Okay guys, let's see the game from Karpov, the world champion. I mean, not the current, but he was the world champion, as you probably know. This game he lost. It was played in 1970, and he wasn't strong, that strong. I mean, he was strong, but he wasn't at the level of the beast, and he lost this game. But this game is really interesting because he had the chance to defend the position and he didn't, and we're gonna try to find the defense, and we're gonna show first moves. Nothing unusual so far. Standard stuff, and this is done, and this is also standard procedure. Maybe you're gonna capture here and then give a white isolated pawn, and we did that, and we are preparing to get the knights here. And we have now a perfect how do you say, stance against this isolated pawn. You want your knights to blockade this pawn. And here Karpov made a mistake. He didn't see, I don't know, maybe he did not think that this move is so dangerous, but he should have taken with the knight, and then that would not be a problem. And now you see this is getting a little bit dangerous. Now this knight is going into the game, coming into the game and attacking a lot of stuff. These knights are attacking a lot of stuff. Rook goes to protect a little bit this 7th rank. And now c3. So Ivkov here made a mistake. He should have taken this pawn. You'll see that this pawn is gonna be a main weapon of blacks in defending this position. And here we have this blunder, cutting off the king. And we have this position. So here Karpov took here and made a mistake, and he lost quickly because of this move. Maybe he was expecting this, then he probably, but he would still lose, because after this, then white has still this check. But he maybe did not consider this, and after this moves, this is easily lost. So here I would urge you to stop here and try to calculate some things. And also this is really interesting that maybe you have only one move here, so you don't have to calculate from this position. You can just play that move and then react to your opponent forcing move, and then you're gonna arrive at some position, and then you calculate from that position. So it's more like calculation in different stages, into three different stages. You don't have to calculate everything till the end from this position. And this is really good to stretch your skills, stretch your calculation skills, which are really important, because this is, if you're calculating from here till the end, then it's gonna be really hard. So give yourself 5 to 10 minutes, maybe even more. And I'm gonna show you the answer. So here black plays king e7, the best move. And probably the only move, there is no other move. Takes, check, and then he takes the queen. And I was calculating this, and I saw this position when I was calculating it myself, and I thought losing a queen, and he has a queen. And I think I saw this move, this g6 move, but I thought even if I do that, he can take and take, and I think I down a lot of material, but actually that's not the case. I just take this, and this bishop is trapped here. You can take this, but I have this bishop d5 controlling these pawns. I can approach this bishop, maybe something like this. And this is it. This is so interesting. So basically, here you should have just come to this position because it's pretty forcing. And then try to calculate from here. And you see this move, g6. Maybe you saw also previously that this queen is trapped, and that you have this move. And instead, if black tries this move, for example, then we take, and if he takes g8, now we have this move. So that's why computer showed all these mistakes when black played check here. He should have instead taken this pawn, because now this pawn is really dangerous, and in fact white is losing here because there is no ways to stop something like this. This bishop is really blocked by these pawns. Okay, let me see, maybe I have some more variation to show you. Interesting. Takes, and of course here you can maybe even think about this kind of move, but actually that he can give a check and escape this way. But it's important to consider that move too. And I don't think that there's more to see here. Maybe he can try this move, but then this knight is gonna be trapped. You can just take this bishop, and then you're gonna take the knight, so that's even worse for him. And I don't think, and interestingly enough also, computer is saying that the best move is this, because if he takes here, then we have c2, and this is also one interesting variation. rook c1 and bishop g5. So it's pretty unbelievable what Karpov, what kind of defense Karpov had. And the lesson here is basically don't give up even in a seemingly hopeless positions. Just play forcing moves that your opponent is forcing you, and maybe in some really complicated position you have an unbelievable defense. So just give up when you see clearly that you're gonna get checkmated, but other than that, stay tough and just stay in there. Maybe you have a miracle. Chess is pretty interesting and fascinating game with a lot of possibilities. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you put in the work to calculate a little bit, because that's gonna improve you, not just watching passively. And see you in the next video.